Look at that. Look at that. 16%, 16.44%, or 12 cents. Insane. That's how much is stock for today. We just made a video yesterday about Bombardier and it was at 14%, but today just you can see the moving average. You can see the purple line, how much it moved from time to time till the market open. What, 10 o'clock a.m. that's the Toronto time or New York time, and it keep moving. So if it opened down at 54, then it went up. You know, it's trying to bounce, trying to come up, it's trying to go up and down. You know, it was trying to rebound, but it was struggling today. This stock was just struggling. Hey, this is Money Mind. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe and share the video. You know, hit the like button. Invest your money, you know, into don't invest blindly. You have to make sure that any stock you invest in, you get more information on it. You have to be informed. We don't invest our money to stocks. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know their report. We don't know what's happening. And you don't have to do that, because I'll do the search for you, and you just have to subscribe to the channel and you're gonna get information for free. So let's get to it. So today I'm talking about Bombardier stock. I made a video yesterday. I made a video a few months ago about Bombardier. This stock is very interesting. So today on this video I'm going to talk why Bombardier fall today and what's expectation for the future, because when you invest your money in the stock, you have to look in the future. You have to look what the company is going to do in the future. Are they going to be profitable in the future? Because the company cannot do well if it's not profitable. You always have to make money, and that's how you survive. Otherwise you're gonna go bankrupt, right? So we're gonna go to it. I'm going to this article from Reuters. The reason why it says Bombardier to lay off 1,600 and is going to stop production of Learjet. So Learjet is one of the three type of jets that Bombardier has, our business segment aircrafts. So they have Learjet, they have Challenger, and they have a Global 7500, which is the newest one. Is really beautiful. It's pretty nice. I've been inside it. You know, I haven't flown into it, but I haven't flown in that aircraft, but I've been inside the cabin, and you know, it's beautiful. So Bombardier say it would stop Learjet production, right? And it's gonna cut off 1,600 jobs. Most of those jobs will be 800 people will be in Canada, so mainly in Montreal, and 250 in Wichita. Wichita is part of is one of the places when this aircraft is manufactured. Wichita was the stoppage of that program, which was introduced in 1963, and they've made about 3,000 aircrafts. So my understanding is this is just like your car. When you have so many aircraft flying out there, you know, you always need parts. So they didn't mention whether they did stop production, but this plane, they have 3,000 out there flying, or maybe 1,000, 2,000. So they will need parts and service. So I'm assuming they didn't say that, but I'm assuming that they will still provide these parts. You know, so it's gonna be part of the business of Bombardier for many years to come. And the reason they cut this is because Learjet, according to Bombardier, they say it was not profitable. It was not. The program was just burn money. You know, just kind of like, you know, just spend a lot of money on it. So they are going to focus on this Challenger and Global, because these are more profitable programs, according to the report. They're planning, Bombardier is planning, previous plan to break even on free cash flow in 2020. Now expect to turn cash flow positive between 2021 and 2023. So this is a good news. Any company, whenever they report, so now let's say for example this quarter, of course, is a loss, right? And we can see down here, if we go down here, we'll see how much they lost. The company lost about 165 million as compared to the last quarter, which was profit of 168. And this is one of the things, if you analysts look at the last quarter, you made money, this quarter you lost money. So it's like, what happened to your business? Why you're profitable that quarter and this quarter you're not profitable? So they, you know, it's kind of oversell. You know, the stock is going to be oversold always. That's one of the things. But the key things here, I'm looking at this stock, is it says here, right? The company is expecting to reduce the cash burn, you know, between 2020 and 2020. This is a good thing, because next quarter, if they come up with a good news, say the company's been profitable, the stock always go up. You know, most cases. Bombardier, as you know, has shared some assets like train and other transport aircrafts, you know, program they had. I talk about that on the video last night or yesterday. So expectation of the company to make money in 2021, the company expect, right, deliveries in line with 2020. So the delivery expectation is still going to be there, right? And when they announced the revenue today, was about like but the expectation, even though they were still in line with the production, he says they will make about 500 million in profit. But analysts were expecting. Bombardier reported 19.7 fall in business jet due to, of course, coronavirus, and this is expected. For most of us, of course, we expect, because of during pandemic, you're not going to have the same sales as any other time, right? It just makes sense. But 2020 revenue from corporate, you know, aircraft activity rose by 3%. You know, that was helped because of the global 7500. As I say, global is one of the program that's going to make them money in the future, and that's why they're focusing on this, and then, you know, get rid of the programs that don't make them money. For, you know, for corporate and this, you know, perspective, that's more you know, reasonable actually. So Bombardier reported 2020, in the report today, this morning, they reported a free cash flow from continued operation of 1.9 billion, but expects to reduce cash, you know, expenditure or cash burn in 2021 to better than 500 million. So that's a good thing. Whenever company reduce the cash flow, like, say for example, they spend a lot of money and then they now don't spend as much money, usually it's a good thing for company, because you have more cash to pay your lenders, right? Whenever they want some cash for you to pay interest, because this corporation, they always operate on loans, right? So that's the way it is. The company says now has a cash of 5.4 billion. That's including proceed from the, when I say earlier about when they sold the train and other programs. So they have now 5.4 billion. That's good money. It's good money to have, because you need cash, right? That's how you survive. So those are the main reason why Bombardier stock today went up. So I'm not sure if it's just overreaction of the you know, investors sentiment. You know, we know they're cutting off the Learjet because of to save money. They're laying off people, but just normal these days, you know. But what we look in the future, of course, is going to make money between 2021 and 2023. There's a promise of company to be profitable, about 500 million, right? That's a good thing for small company of about 2 billion. So what do you think about Bombardier? Do you own Bombardier? Are you planning to buy Bombardier stock? And what's your plan? Are you planning to buy for long term, or are you just planning to buy and sell? Because this stock traded heavily on the TSX or Toronto Stock Exchange. So let us know what's your opinion about Bombardier, or if you know anything else that I didn't talk about in this video, please share with us on the comment below. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again.